Okay. So the other day I made a video about having appreciation for your body, but I actually left out a couple of really important points, so I wanted to just go over them now. And the first one I want to say is that it's really important to always look at your body as a gift. And I know most people don't think of their bodies as a gift, at least I didn't, because you think of your body as like the one true possession that you get to have in this whole lifetime. So it's kind of like, it's yours. It's yours to do what you want with, to say what you want about, right? You don't remember anybody ever giving it to you. But I want you to look at it from this perspective of it was a gift, whether it was from your parents or the egg and the sperm that started, that got together to create you, or by the, powers that be, by the universe, by whatever God that you believe in. Your body was a gift. And when you show no appreciation for that gift, that amazing, amazing, amazing gift that you've been given, because, think about it, a human body is like an amazing gift. And if you're showing no appreciation for that, it's just like bad karma. Because think about how you feel when you run into somebody who is totally unappreciative of something that you've done for them. Like, don't you just hate when people act like that? I can't stand to be around people like that. And I think that that's a universal feeling. Most people feel that way about unappreciative people, right? It's just like they're just a downer to be around. You just don't want anything to do with them. They're almost like, repellent. Like they repel people. And so think about how it is when you're looking at this body of yours, which the universe thinks of as this like amazing thing that it has given to you. It's like, oh my God, the fact that you even got to be born. Like, what are the odds that you were even born? Like, there's millions and millions of sperm that could have fertilized you, and you were the one that was chosen, And think about the fact that you were born a human. Like, we're at the very top of the food chain, people, okay? There's like, most species do not get to, be the ones who are like never consumed, but we're the ones who, are at the very, very top. So I'm not saying that it's better to be a human than like a deer or something, or a bird or whatever. I'm not saying, or should I say, I'm not saying that we are better, but I am saying that we have more advantages. So, you just think about all the advantages you have just being a human. I mean, the odds of you being born a human are like one in, it's got to be millions, if not billions, because humans only reproduce like, one at a time, right? But there's insects out there who, like, I think reproduce thousands, or I think millions of eggs. And, you could have been some other species, but you were born a human, And so, not that it's bad to be born another species, but most species and insects out there, like, become food at some point, and we don't. So I'm just saying, it's a really, really nice thing that, like, I just want you to take a look at all the advantages that you do have. There are creatures out there who, would probably like to trade places with you. And I'm not saying you should be like super happy all the time, but just try to remind yourself of, like the advantages that you do have, and look at your body, on a regular basis like a gift, like it's this thing that you have been given, and appreciate it from that perspective. Because, I think that for me, that makes it easier for me to appreciate, knowing that it was like a gift, or, looking at it that way. Can just make you feel better about your body. Because, again, we all know we wouldn't like it, if for me, I feel like life is short. Life is too short to waste time giving other people your time and energy and gifts and things, anything, when they have no appreciation for it, And you don't want to be that person who, was given something great, and then you're just like acting like you don't care, or you don't even want it. It's, I can't stand people like when they act like that. So I'm just saying, have as much appreciation as you can, and also it'll probably make, more good karma and things come your way. Like, I can't help thinking it's like bad karma to be unappreciative of your body. It's just going to invoke in the universe. I mean, think about how you feel about people like that. So it's like, and that's pretty much people across the board feel like that about unappreciative people. So it's kind of like a law, you know, it's like almost like a universal law. So like, why wouldn't the universe feel that way about you when you have no appreciation for your life or your body? Why is it going to make more good things come your way, you know? It's not. You're just going to be like left out of the good thing pool, you know, the thing, you know, if the universe only has so much good stuff to dole out, not that it limits the good stuff, but you know what I mean? If it, you know, can make good things happen to certain people on a regular basis, I don't think the universe is going to pick the people who are totally unappreciative and unhappy. You know, it's like, it's going to pick the people who are appreciative, you know, like there's this great story in the book, How to Influence Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. And he talks about how there was this little old lady and she was looking to donate her car. You know, she was getting older and she knew at some point, you know, she was going to have to donate it or it was going to eventually go to somebody else. And there was this guy that she really wanted to have it. And he wasn't a family member, but she said, I really want you to have it because I know that you will appreciate it. And he's like, no. He's just like, you know, yeah, I'll appreciate it, but you don't have to give it to me. He's like, you know, you should give it to your family. And she's like, I'm not giving it to my family. They have no appreciation for me. They are just waiting for me to die just so they can have my car, you know? She's like, I really want you to have it because you are going to appreciate it. And that's just how it works with people. You know, when people are appreciative or you know they're going to be appreciative, you want to give them more. So you don't want to set your life up so that, you know, the universe is looking at you like, you know, you unappreciative bastard, I'm not giving you anything, you know? Because, like, seriously, when I run into people who have no appreciation, like, I almost can't wait for them to ask me for a favor because, like, I'm going to enjoy, like, if I've done something really nice for somebody and they show no appreciation for something, I can't wait for them to, like, ask me for another favor because I totally, like, would enjoy being like, I'm so sorry, I can't do it. You know, you're on your own, you, like, unappreciative bastard. I mean, that's just me. But, you know, but I think there are other people who, you know, can feel like that too. And maybe the universe feels like that to some degree. So, and I also want to say, you know, I don't know if you've ever seen the Miracle of Life video, but in that video, they talk about what happens when the egg meets the sperm. And I don't know if you know this, but when the egg meets the sperm, it's the sperm's head actually, like, pops off and blows up. And it's like I didn't know that. When I saw that, I was like, oh my God, it seems so traumatic. Like, this poor sperm, you know, it's like, it's practically won the Olympics. It's like gone through this incredible journey and, you know, it has like navigated its way through all the cracks and crevices of a woman's uterus and, like, you know, fought the good fight and beat out millions of other sperm. And, you know, so you'd think that when it gets to the egg, it should, like, be rewarded, right? Like, you know, it should have, like, a medal or gold medal or, like, it's like winning American Idol and, like, you know, you get the $1 million record contract, you know, beating out all these other contestants. But instead, the poor thing's head just blows up, you know? I mean, I guess when you think about it, no sperm's life really ends that well. But for this one in particular, I was just like, God, it seems kind of violent, you know? So I just want to say, like, I appreciate that, the fact that that sperm went through all of that to create me. Like, I really do appreciate that. So I just want to say to the sperm that created me, thank you for going through all that. So anyway, again, I'm going to say one last time, try to appreciate your body and your life as much as you can because you do have a lot to be grateful for. Even if your body's not perfect, even if you just have, you know, if things are good and you have a little bit of room for improvement, which I think is where most of us start at. You know, my life's not perfect, but it's good, and I really appreciate my life. You know, then that's something to build on. And, you know, I swear to God, life or appreciation equals happiness. Always remember that.